Well, this weekend, more than 20 teams of high school students will be right here in North Texas, set to compete in the Solar Car Challenge. And it's all taking place at Texas Motor Speedway, starting there at least. Joining me is the challenge founder, Dr. Lehman Marks. And I imagine the cars aren't working so well right now in the dark, but once the sun's up, they should be up and running.
That's right. You would enjoy being out here to see what's happening. They're getting ready to go through what we call qualifying or scrutineering. So everybody's excited. Nothing bad has happened to them today. We've got a good breeze, so we're happy to be out here at the Speedway.
Then how does this challenge work? What are the kids judged on, and what's the ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal is to accrue the largest number of miles over the 8 days of the race. We're going from Fort Worth to Palmdale, California, really 8 days on the road with a special layover day in El Paso. So they've got all kinds of things to deal with. It could be weather, it could be breakdown, or just their strategy. All that will determine who's going to secure the largest number of miles. Thanks for your interest on this, Mark.
Oh, well, I think it's a fascinating story, and especially for these high school students. How long have they been at work on these cars?
We like to say this is a 15-month program. They start one summer becoming informed about it. Then we spend a year in education with workshops and on-site visits and virtual learning. And then they come out and race during the summer. When you were a youngster, how would you like to be challenged with someone would say, wouldn't you like to build a car? Would you want to power it by the sun? And wouldn't you want to race it at Texas Motor Speedway?
Hey, I think
an opportunity.
I think it sounds awesome, and these kids are going to learn so much that I'm sure we'll be making changes in the car business down the road. But I'm curious about the challenges that they may face as they are trying to build these cars, aside from cloudy weather.
Well, that happens getting materials in. One of the teams was doing a test run and was hit by a hailstorm, like we have here in Texas, and completely destroyed their array. They had to contact their supplier, get it sent in from China so that they would be able to have an array for today's event. So it's always a scramble for that kind of thing. That's part of the innovativeness in it. The kids are learning how to handle failures and how to pick themselves back up and how to be a success.
Boy, some great lessons in addition to all the STEM learning.
No matter whether they become a scientist or an engineer, they learn how to be committed to a project, dedicated to it, and they learn how to handle the concept of failure and success. I like that.
Yeah, I do too, Dr. Lehman Marks. Thank you for being up early with us this morning, and good luck for the race this upcoming week.
Thank you for being here with us.
Pretty cool to see what these kids are learning in the cars they've come up with. I'm fascinated to check in with them after the race to see how it all went.
Well, and I mean, we're wishing them a smooth ride, but I am interested to hear how they do deal with those challenges, because they're going to arise on such a long trip. And I know the students told us earlier, these cars are built to withstand. So, I mean, I know one of them said, hit by a semi and keep going. And I thought, or not.
Well, they're solar powered. If only they were heat powered right now, they'd be in great shape.